It sounds kind of crazy, but playoff Rondo is 1000% real. Now, really quickly, bro, I just have to say this real quick. Thank you guys so much for 250K. We just hit 200K at the beginning of August, so that growth is crazy to me. Everybody that's hit me on IG and all that, bro, I'm so sorry. I just made that account, and I didn't expect it to be as big as it is so fast. But, you know, I can't hit everybody back, but I appreciate y'all, and I'm saying it here. I don't want the clout. I don't want the fan. I don't care about none of that. I'm just a regular dude that talk hoops, and y'all mess with it, so let's just keep it going. Now, if you watched last night, bro, this dude Rondo is ridiculous. Like, I've always been a fan. He's not going to have the crazy statistical numbers like he used to and all that. One, he comes off the bench. But it's the little things he does. Pushing the pace. Making sure LeBron has a second point guard when he goes off the bench. Bro, if you look at Anthony Davis numbers and all that stuff, a lot of that is LeBron and a lot of that is Rondo. Like, if Rondo wasn't on that team, I don't know how they would generate offense when LeBron goes on the bench. Like, you can't just give the ball to AD every time in the post. He's going to get double teamed. This is where Rondo comes in handy. Now, let me talk about the crazy impressive resume of Rondo in the postseason, because when he's there, bro, this has been going on for longer than a decade. Playoff Rondo really started in 2009. Bro, if y'all remember, Boston and Chicago played an absolute classic in the first round in 2009. KG got hurt, so the series was a lot more balanced. It was a young D Rose, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Rondo, and this is really where Rondo made his name to me. That series went 7 games, and in that 7 games, look at what this man Rondo averaged, and he was only 23 years old at the time. This man was incredible even back then. Then the following year, in 2010, everybody talks about how LeBron got punked by the big three. All Ray Allen, KG, and Paul Pierce, they punked him out of Cleveland and all that. Bro, by 2010, that was not a big three, bro. That was a big four. They played Boston in the second round and blew a 2-1 lead. It was just a 2-1 lead. But look at what Rondo did in that series. Like, he had a better series than really anybody else on his team. I like Paul Pierce, but he be talking crazy like he was the one that punked LeBron and got him out of Cleveland. Oh, he ran. Bro, Paul Pierce played like trash in that series. Trash. It was really Rondo. Ray Allen kind of played like trash. KG was still kind of old, so that was really Rondo. If anything, Rondo did it. Then the following year, in the first round, they played the Knicks. And by the way, you have to understand the situation as well. Like, he was little bro playing with 3 veterans, so that was kind of a tough blend for a young player. He was still like 23, 24 at the time. But anyway, he played the Knicks, and look at what he did against them. Damn near average triple doubles in all these series. In 2012, I mean, this is where he was just like ridiculous. Like, didn't win the championship, but it was not Rondo's fault. In 19 games in the 2012 playoffs, he had 16 double-digit assist games, 4 triple-doubles, and 4 games where he had 15-plus assists. And against Miami, the big bad Miami, they lost that series. And in game 2, they lost a very tough game. But look at what Rondo specifically did. Everybody talks about kind of how the game passed Rondo and how the three-point shooting and all that stuff kind of ruined his career. But this was the last playoff series before he tore his ACL and really hurt his career. The following season, he tore his ACL, so his career was really never the same as a starter. I know this is about playoff Rondo, but before he got hurt, look at how he started that season. Bro, he had 24 consecutive games with 10-plus assists. Look at some of the crazy games he had. Like, bro, Rondo was still Rondo, but that injury just hurt his career. After that, he did go to Dallas, have like a short stint in the playoffs, got benched. So I ain't gonna really talk about that. But then he went to Chicago and picked right back up exactly where he left off. Chicago finished as the 8th seed and met the number 1 seed Boston. While Rondo was there, they won game 1 and game 2. And in game 2, Rondo harassed the hell out of Isaiah Thomas. Like, he was all on his ass. But unfortunately, he broke his thumb and they didn't win a game since. That shows you the impact of playoff Rondo. Then in 2018, when Rondo was all washed up, the game moved past him, he can't shoot and all that, New Orleans as a 6th seed swept the 3rd seed Trailblazers, and look at what he averaged in that series. Everybody talks about how Jrue Holiday locked up Dame and all that, and he did. But Rondo had a part in it too. Like defensively, Dame had a long ass night. Like you had to worry about Jrue Holiday, and when it gets switched over, you had to worry about Rondo. Like that was a badass mix. Playoff Rondo is 1000% real, and if they get this ring, he's gonna have a big part in it. If you guys like this video, man, make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys follow my Twitter, my IG, all that stuff. That's where I'm at for these playoffs. Do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always, stay tuned.